Hey, I'm Jason Ward and you're watching MakingStarWars.net on YouTube. And tonight I'm going to talk about some spoilers from Star Wars The Rise of Skywalker. If you don't like spoilers, you should turn this video off, go watch something else, because it'll spoil you if it's accurate. This week there was a pretty cool write-up by Jedi Paxis on Reddit I think you should check out. And he lays out like the first act of the film, essentially. And with that in mind, I'm tonight just talking about the Palpatine stuff from my notes, and it seems to interface with that story pretty well. The only like small difference that I really have from the Jedi Paxis information is that when Kylo gets to Exegol, he walks under this cube that's made of rock, and the cube is just like the planet's surface, and it hovers about 30 feet above Kylo. And Kylo walks into the cube under it and then goes down into this little lift that takes him down where he discovers Palpatine. That sequence takes place like in the first 20 minutes of the film. The Wayfinder device takes Kylo out there. He finds his Palpy. When Palpatine and Kylo meet, Kylo Ren, he's apprehensive about the whole thing, and he says, "What are you?" To which Palpatine replies, "Not a clone, not yet a man." In this conversation, Palpatine explains that he's dying, he's becoming, he's an old Sith Lord now, times have been tough, and he wants to pass his empire onto his granddaughter, and he and her can rule it as Emperor and Empress. And by the way, I got this really cool fleet out here. The fleet was hidden out there by Palpatine well before the Death Star 2 battle. But the current stuff that's going around sounds like that was either inaccurate or that information might have been changed. It's really hard to say. Palpatine is tricking Kylo with that plan. The plan that he actually has is to get Rey and Kylo together in the same room because they are this dyad. He explains that to Kylo early on, and that together they're going to rule his emperor really powerfully. Rad, right? Well, it's a trick. When he gets the dyad together in the movie later on, he siphons the Force through them, and he rejuvenates himself to as Episode 3 youth. And when I've heard that, I don't know if it means like after his battle with Mace Windu where he gets disfigured, or if it's the version of him like Senator Palpatine. But I'm thinking it's like the Emperor from Return of the Jedi, like look, from the Revenge of the Sith kind of style. Anyways, when Palpatine siphons the Force through the dyad, Rey and Kylo, he supposedly gets some new flashy duds, and the rumor is that those duds are black with like red lining that looks really, really rad. So that's gonna, give you a new Palpatine look. Palpatine's 2019 look. So Palpatine in his new duds, after having siphoned the Force through Rey and Kylo, got this new cool dark robes with red lines on, shoots lightning up into the sky and supposedly fries a bunch of the Resistance fleet. So sounds like it could be pretty metal. It's kind of a hard one to imagine, but if done right, it could be visually pretty rad. Oh, that's what I know from my sources about Palpatine in The Rise of Skywalker. And the only thing that I want to add is that I don't think Matt Smith is Rey's dad, for what that's worth. There's just been some signs and some like rumblings going on about a person, an actor, and if that's accurate, then Matt Smith would not be Rey's dad. That would put Matt Smith, if he is even associated with the film, which it seems like he is, from having that leak on the Disney website, the stuff that I heard early on, and the stuff that the trades heard. It would be really weird if Matt Smith wasn't in the film, but maybe he's been cut, or maybe it just was a really weird piece of information that went around that didn't pan out. So there you have it. The Emperor has new clothes. Check out the Jedi Paxis leak on Star Wars Leaks on Reddit. It's definitely worth your time. And if you liked the video, make sure you subscribe, like the video. Let me know what you guys think about what's been going on with these rumors about this Force dyad and about Palpatine having some new fancy duds to, you know, mop up the galaxy with.